ladies and gentlemen, to Turkeys from Turkey Month here on Reaction and Review. And tonight, I get to step into one of the more infamous Turkish knockoff films. Its title, when translated into English, is Three Mighty Men. But most people know it as Turkish Spider-Man. I'm going to tell you everything that I know about the film, because I actually done a little bit of digging on this one. Thankfully, I haven't seen a whole lot of it, so this counts. Captain America, yeah, you heard me, Captain America, and Mexican wrestling legend El Santo team up to fight Spider-Man, who's now a mob boss, or something. I am not kidding you guys, that actually is the plot according to every website I've gone to. So, this is either going to be ridiculously interesting, or it's going to be a big steaming turd. I'm going to find out right now. So guys, without further ado, it's time for us to kick off Turkish Spider-Man. Okay, we are only about 30 seconds in, and I can say this right now, that is the most ghetto Spider-Man costume I have ever seen. And he just killed a woman with a boat engine. Or correction, actually, with a boat motor. That actually was sort of cool. I just cannot get over the fact that Spider-Man's costume is such a piece of shit. Wait a moment. So, in this film, El fucking Santo doesn't wear his mask at all times. That actually is sort of a thing when it comes to Mexican wrestlers in movies. They never took off their frickin' masks. That might actually bother me a little bit, but let's just see where this goes. So wait a minute. They spent 50 cents on the freaking Spider-Man costume, but they went all out to make an almost perfect Captain America costume. I'm not even going to wonder what sense that makes. Yes, folks, nothing actually says awesome action like a comedy scene involving a friggin' booze hound in the middle of your chase scene. However, the scene was actually funny, so I am going to let it, slide. So we have a fight here, a fight scene, and it is between El Santo and three other men. Three guys who all look to at least be red belt or higher, judging actually by their, karate gis. And yet none of them know how to actually fight. This is actually sort of funny. Is Spider-Man choking a woman in the shower with a phone? I can't quite make... Oh, okay, never mind. He's choking her with the cord on the shower head. And the cord looks almost like a chain. What the hell is wrong with this movie? I actually find it a little bit funny that this film, which, according to what I've been told, is supposed to be an action film, does comedy better than the last film I did, which was supposed to be a comedy. Just sort of thought I'd mention that. Wow. Okay. So far he has had a woman mangled with a boat rotor. He strangled a woman with a shower head, and now he allowed guinea pigs to go and eat a guy's eyes. This is probably the coolest Spider-Man I have ever frickin' seen, man. And now Spider-Man can add on to his list of interesting kills by killing two people with what looked to be a sword while they were fucking in the shower. And now we get a lot of blood that goes down the shower drain. Somehow it's not as cool as when they did it in Psycho. Okay, folks, we have finally hit the scene that everybody has been waiting for. Spider-Man finally fighting against Captain America and Santo. And this fight scene is just as corny and hysterical as every other fight scene so far in this movie. Okay, and I just want to make a small correction here. It is not Captain America and Santo squaring off against Spider-Man. It's Captain America and Santo squaring off against a bunch of guys dressed as Spider-Man. One of them may or may not be the real Spider-Man. Again, I just have to ask, what the hell is going on here? You know, this actually is a really corny and cheesy ass ploy. Going and faking a fight in hopes of somebody coming into your cell and breaking it up, but yet still in this movie it kind of works. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I was just about to say that actually was a pretty interesting way for Spider-Man to die, but no, it was another frickin' goon in another Spider-Man costume. I actually am getting a little bit sick of seeing that now. Well, guys, that's it. The film is over. Let me shut this off quick. Oh, never mind. Film just ends. Fantastic. Anyway, where to actually start with this one? First of all, I am going to say that if I were to compare this with last week's film, this thing is a few million times better. It was actually enjoyable. It was actually fun to watch. I am gonna have to mention one thing though, and that is the fight scenes. The fight scenes, I personally liked them, but I do have to mention that the fight scenes they have a little bit of a charm to them in the sense that they are a lot like the fight scenes you would see in a 1940s serial. Something like Captain America actually had a serial back in the 40s, or Batman or Flash Gordon. You know, the things, I mean, you know, basically where the fight is really, really corny, and you just have no other option but to actually just sort of laugh at how badly the fighting is. So you actually are going to get a laugh out of the fight scenes. The writing at least based on the subtitles which I had, and I really can't verify if these things were accurate at all. The friggin' writing was really, really sound. I mean, it wasn't awesome by any means, but the writing is still good. The writing was still a nice, solid thing, and if you happen to find a subtitled copy, you are probably going to enjoy it. The one thing though that still just floors me is Spider-Man's costume. Not only is it green and red instead of blue and red. I don't know why they opted to do that. Just don't ask. I do not know. But also for the mask, instead of actually giving him Spider-Man's famous giant white eyes, they basically just cut out holes. The guy has these really bushy-ass eyebrows that actually jut out about a good inch from the mask. And he wears white eyeshadow. I am not even kidding, guys. That was pretty much it for, you know, the eyes. However, though, once again, that actually kind of sort of ties into how corny and funny this movie really is. It was trying desperately to be a 70s, you know, action film, and it turned out being more like a corny 40s serial in color. So guys, if you actually can find a copy of Turkish Spider-Man anywhere for download, I say by all means go on out and download it. You are going to absolutely love it. And with that, we come to the close of yet another reaction and review. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and I'll see you all in the near future. Peace.